Having essentially nobody else to talk to, I turn to the camera and just start talking because it's like the only time I ever talk. So it's kind of nice to be able to just practice my vocal cords a little bit on something. As before doing this, before messing around with these little video things, I've spent weeks just not talking to anybody, just being quiet, and it's a little annoying. But I mean, yeah, I got through it. I know what life is like before the internet. Having grown up, like, my first 18 years without the internet throughout the 80s and the 90s. I know that there's a way to live without having to make like videos, without having videos on demand, being at the mercy of the cable box. That's one thing I got used to was switching channels and stuff. Although I didn't care for it too much. I didn't really care for the way the cable TV was set up. There just wasn't anything that I was of that was of great interest to me. So what have I been doing? Well, I've spent a lot of hours again on Hearthstone and just playing around. I've been sticking with playing that hunter. I'm a beast hunter, using the beasts. It kind of makes me feel like I'm in a connection with nature there. Just using the beasts, all those skills I've been learning playing Hearthstone. I'm sure I can transfer into real life. I've been watching quite a few videos by this dude named Wranglestar about axes. I've been like trying to figure out how could I make my own Indian clubs the quickest, easiest, cheapest way possible. And if I had to abandon the club, what would I do? Well, I came across pretty much axe carving. I think I could axe carve a handle. There's actually another guy who made a video on making some kind of like whatever, a club thing. You just use a block of wood to pound on stuff. He carved out a handle with an axe on a log, and he said it didn't take him long and all that. So I started looking at axes. What makes a good axe? I could tell now. I especially after watching Wranglestar, but after watching other people, I can tell the type of axe that I want. And I can see that there's a lot of stupid axes out there. There's like these stupid battle axes that just are good for nothing. They're just all for show. I have an idea watching just the comparisons, which type of axe I want. There's several. And in a way, I don't have to pay a lot of money for a good axe. So, and when I say axe, I mean hatchets. I can't be fitting a big old axe, two-handed axe in my car. I'm talking like a hatchet. So I'm in the market for like a hatchet. As cheap as possible, under $20. I might want to look at the used stores, the consignment shops, or whatever that they're called. In the tool section, there might be some axes, some cheap axe that fits my style. No, the type of style I'm expecting. I'm expecting one with a beard. If you know the lingo about axes, you don't want it with too big of a beard, but you kind of, I think for carving I want one with a beard. And then I'm a little influenced by where I'm hanging out right now, that I could do a lot of chopping, but other places I have not been able to.